This is the Player 4 Podcast. Join us each week as we talk about video games, entertainment, and pop culture, and bring in guests from the Rooster Teeth community. Player 4 has entered the game. I am Tristan, aka Shabrazier on the Rooster Teeth website.
I am Alex, aka Chaos Black 21.
I am Malachi, aka Tsukikiba.
And I'm Joseph, aka Jay Dunlap. The first thing we were going to do was talk about when we first got into Pokemon. I think we need to ready ourselves for Malachi, for what he's done with Pokemon.
I have been into Pokemon since the beginning of time.
Wow, that's impressive.
Like, I remember first getting Pokemon and being in the back of my dad's truck and being so excited holding it in my hand, ready just to rip the box open. I started off when Pokemon first came out. I was also in the TCG a lot when that came out shortly after the games. I played Red, Yellow, Silver, Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald. So pretty much all the versions, as at least one of the two versions that came out for each generation.
I love how you started naming them instead of just doing what I did and saying that you basically played every generation.
Yeah, I should have just said at the beginning. But
he did that when we were getting ready for this. He did that too.
Because the versions I played were the best ones because I liked the legendaries in it.
They were the best ones.
They were the best ones.
Yeah,
The games that I played were objectively the best games.
Yes.
I played Gold instead of Silver. I like Gold better.
Well, your Ho-Oh can frig off.
Because it was the best one.
Fight.
Ho-Oh was better than Lugia because Ho-Oh showed up in the freaking first episode.
Actually...
My Pokemon can beat up your Pokemon.
You want to know what? There's a whole movie on Lugia. Oh.
I never liked Lugia because of the name. It sounded like Loogie.
Loogies.
Right.
You probably use a Pidgeotto.
Hey.
Don't forget the asthma.
Don't diss Pidgeotto. I actually finished the red version. I actually remember my original team that I finished the red version with. It was Golem, Gengar, Charizard,
You would use
Pidgeot. I would use Charizard because
Blastoise is better.
Oh, he used the Gangrene?
The gangrene.
He used the Gangrene. Super effective.
And so
Yes! I caused Joe to sigh.
That's Joseph's version of it.
I like to understate things.
Anytime you're, you know you've done your job.
Like what happened in Skype chat the other day.
Yeah, that was
It's a good day for Alex anytime he gets Joseph upset about something.
the most famous Pokemon of all, Pikachu, I didn't realize was in Viridian Forest when I first played too. Did either of you catch a Pikachu at the beginning of the game?
I went to the Safari Zone. Okay.
Not so far. Is it in Viridian's Forest?
Yes, it's in Viridian Forest.
Okay, it's just a wild Pikachu?
It's a wild Pikachu, yeah. You just go around.
Pikachu's gone wild,
It's
supposed to be
extremely rare. No, it is ridiculously rare.
It's not ridiculously rare. There's times where I just come across Pikachus more than I come across Caterpies.
Actually,
whoa!
I know that feeling.
The original game is based off your name, is how it indicates the rarity of the Pokemons.
What?
Pokemons. Yeah, your name influences your encounter chances for things.
I think you're thinking of Phantasy Star, man.
No.
Gaming myself, Chaos made it so that all I got were Pikachus.
Yeah, because it was extremely hard for me to find a Pikachu when I first played. Extremely hard, and I
can't see how it's based off of name.
Why can't I hold all these Pikachus?
Alex, what he's saying is precedented. There are several other Nintendo-affiliated games that utilize the name you choose for your character to determine what kind of... It's kind of like the seed.
I was about to say, it's like the Minecraft seed.
Yes.
It really is. It sort of determines the rarity of certain things versus other things, and so one player might find more Pikachus than another, and it might be because of his name.
I always use my own name, Malachi.
I can see the reason for that, because then it encourages players to trade.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But they already encourage people to trade by going, hey, we're going to leave some of them on one version and some of them on another, and so you have to trade no matter what to get all of them.
So wait, I couldn't get all 150 on blue if I only played blue?
No, you had to trade with red, and then also they did that with yellow too.
I think Sandshrew was only on blue, and...
I like Sandshrew. It's cute.
Red didn't get them. There were a couple that were.
Ekans was on red. You couldn't get them on blue.
And Vulpix was on one, and you couldn't get on the other.
Vulpix is also cute.
You got one of the two fire types. You got either Arcanine or Growlithe or
Vulpix. God, come on. Arcanine or Ninetales?
Yeah.
You guys are all noobs. I have tons of Pidgeys on mine.
Yeah, man.
Pidgey,
Rattata, Pidgey, Rattata, Caterpie, Rattata, Pidgey.
The Poker Rap.
OP.
Oh, yeah. I've seen that one. That's a good one.
Okay, so moving on from that, I think the next thing we were going to do was our favorite experiences playing Pokemon, any Pokemon game whatsoever.
Sure. I know my biggest one that I just blew my mind.
You know what? I think it might be better if I go first, because mine is a lot more pitiful.
Pitiful. All right, let's pity Joseph.
Because, as I said, I've played some of Red. I'm in the cave right now. I beat Brock with 2 pets, by the way. Charmeleon.
Brock was his big achievement.
Like, Charmeleon was my big hitter. His fire ability is really cool.
I beat all them rock types with a fire type.
It worked.
It shouldn't have.
Sorry.
Yeah, you destroyed.
He out-leveled them. I got destroyed the first time, and he out-leveled them after that. So I went and got a Weedle, and then evolved it twice.
That was also a bad choice.
So now it's
I had no choice. That's the 2 things I had. Freaking gosh.
You got.
You needed Butterfree.
You got a Beedrill, and then you went back in there.
Yeah, I got it.
That was taking forever.
Kind of.
Okay, so what is your big achievement?
So I wouldn't say it's that, but in Pokemon Go, I guess it's just hit. I'm at level 16 right now, and I've taken 2 gyms, so I'm happy about that. I don't have the time I want to have to play the game because I think I'd rather be responsible and watch my kids than go out at night.
Yeah, just hire a babysitter.
Responsibility.
I'm not going to pay a babysitter so I can play Pokemon Go.
Pay them in Poké candies.
It's non-transferable.
Pokemon Go too. No, this is what you do. You just offer to take their phone with you.
Yeah, I've thought about that.
It's not transferable yet. For now,
there's going to be trading. I don't know that you can trade anything but Pokemon, but it would be cool if you could trade like equipment, balls, and crystals and potions.
You know, in essence, when you trade Pokemon, you're also essentially trading candies and whatnot. Because then the person can be like, okay, destroy Pokemon, give me my candies.
Yeah, the thought had occurred to me that you could give someone like 100 Pidgeys, and evolving the Pidgeys, because it's 12 candy to evolve a Pidgey, would power level them essentially. So I would say I'm proud that I've taken 2 gyms, and that is quite a bit considering I don't get to play as much as I want to. Also, I'm proud of the fact that I lost 10 pounds in the past week because of Pokemon Go.
Woo!
Like, count them, 10. Like, I got on the scale. Gina looked at it and said, yeah, you lost 10 pounds. And I was like, what? So I shifted around on the scale, and she was like, stop moving! And I'm like, hold on. I shift around on it, because it might be the wrong number sometimes. You have to shift around on it. And I shifted around, and she says, no, it hasn't moved. I'm like, seriously? I lost 10 pounds? So that's my answer. Tristan, what is your most proud moment in Pokemon?
My most proud moment in Pokemon? I think that the happiest time that I had with Pokemon, and you can tell I'm using stalling tactics to try and figure this out,
would have to be...
Let me think about that for a moment.
No, that's not my favorite. Hold on, no, this is other time.
That reminds me of a time when I remember being a kid and just being awestruck when, the little 8-bit, bad soundbite growling Pokemon went into Pokemon Stadium on the N64, and suddenly they were, fully animated, and their attacks took up the whole screen. You do surf, and you would watch the Pokemon summon an entire wall of water and drown its opponent in it. I think that getting to use some of my favorite attacks and seeing them, fully animated in the N64 is one of my favorite memories. Just the wonderment of a child getting to see technology advance and really bring something that was this cute little 8-bit image into, full 64-bit life.
Okay, so I have a lack of reference there. Do you mean that you were playing the game and when they went in the arena they went full color? Or are you saying just the idea that they would be these little 8-bit guys, and now all of a
experience-
sudden they're huge and colorful.
All of my experience in Pokemon as a kid was on the Game Boy, where it's just a little 2D image, usually not even colored, and when it came out, it just did a little, little 8-bit growl. And then when they came out with Pokemon Stadium, they were, full 3D, colorful, animated, lifelike, as good as those graphics and everything were at the time. And it was just a really cool transition, and getting, on the Game Boy, you'd say, I want to use this attack, and you'd see the little 8-pixely 8-bit image wiggle back and forth, and then the other one would wiggle as it got hit, and that was it. And now you would actually see the Pokemon like dash forward and slash the other guy, with its claws. It was really
cool. And if it wiggled 3 times, it would come out.
It would pop out, and then you would get arrested.
We're back to the balls again. Wiggle 3 times and then pop out.
All right. So that was yours, Tristan?
Yes, that was mine.
Okay, so it's my turn.
I can't remember any cool specific Pokemon that I really had a good time catching or anything. So the Pokemon Stadium transition was really cool to me. That's mine. Your turn.
Okay, so mine. First of all, I before I go into mine, I also want to say that Malachi, I'm assuming, is the only one who probably did this. You played Pokemon Snap, right?
Negative.
What?
I did.
Oh my god! Tristan played Pokemon Snap. Oh my god, that was one of the funniest games.
I almost used an anecdote from that, but I couldn't think of anything specific. I just remembered enjoying it.
That was for a game that you really didn't do a whole lot. That was fun as hell.
It was a rail shooter without a gun.
So my favorite would have to be going all the way back to Pokemon Blue and actually accomplishing the task of catching all the Pokemon, and you go to a person in the game and they give you a little certificate that says, hey, I caught all the Pokemon, la 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 la. And so that's probably my greatest accomplishment.
And then your character wiggles around, and the guy gives you the paper and he wiggles around.
Yeah, he wiggles around a lot. But and then also, of course, one of the funnest things was going and finding the mystery number and getting infinite rare candies.
Oh, Missing No.
Yep.
Missing.
The glitch that was off of
Oh my god.
Island? I don't know.
It's Cinnabar Island.
Cinnabar. Yes.
Cinnabon.
It's on Sibilant Island.
Cinnabar.
I couldn't think of the name.
Please remove all the sibilants.
I wonder if your emulator will have that, Joseph.
It's on Spitfish. We'll fix this.
Oh, good. I'm so glad.
Hey.
And I guess one more thing. I want to say what my favorite Pokemon is, and my favorite Pokemon's Magmar.
Who's your favorite Pokemon?
That's interesting.
Why is it interesting?
That's interesting, but wrong.
The Magmar.
Because Magmar's ugly and it's dumb and you shouldn't
Magmar's
like it.
badass.
To me, he always looked like a duck face to me.
He does look like Duckface.
But he's badass.
I mean, not gonna knock you, but
I
don't know who mine is. Who's your favorite Pokemon, Malachi?
If we're talking original, I've always loved Charizard just because he was looked like a dragon.
If you could have any one of the 697,000 of them, which one would it be right now?
Probably Charizard.
Charizard, okay. Joseph.
And my second.
Okay. Oh, no second choices yet. Let Joseph have the first choice. If you could have any one of the ones that you know exist.
Yeah, I'd have a second choice too if we're going all out.
Yeah, let's not do that. We don't need lists of Pokemon.
Do I have them because I'm going
What's
to
the list?
they're my
you have them
pet?
because you think they're cool.
Or are they going to protect me?
Both.
Both.
You think they're cool and they're going to protect you.
Both,
Yeah,
Oh
Alex.
my god.
Both.
Like asses.
This is going to be the best podcast ever.
I kind of like the idea of having a Charizard.
Fly you around and
but I also like the idea of
Go f*** off.
a the bleep episode. A Geodude would be kind of cool.
Just because his name is Dude.
No, maybe. Yes, Geodude.
Then you could be the Dude. You would just rename him to
I could be the Dude, and Geodude could be my Pokemon. I don't know.
Just be like, Dude. did.
And then I could raise him, and he could grow up. He could become a golem. It'd be kind of cool.
You're at a loss there. I don't know how you're going to do that in the emulator, because to my knowledge, Golem is a trade of evolution from Graveler.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to have to figure that out. Maybe I can have the game open twice and
so you
have both games open.
somebody Graveler, and then as soon as they get it, it says, it's evolving, and then they have to trade it back to you as a Golem.
Yep, yeah, exactly.
God, that's obnoxious.
But
it was...
Malachi, why does it matter when he's asking me about real life?
It's true. You can't trade it to... You could trade it to your next door neighbor. Hey, dude, you want to take my Graveler?
Right, yeah.
All right, I guess so.
Okay, give him back.
Just send it over. It, walks over into his yard and then immediately, cocoons itself. Turns into a golem. You're like, can I have it back now? It goes, no!
Well, and then it wiggles 3 times.
It wiggles.
Have fun with your new Weedle!
Did you ever see the trading system in the actual anime? They actually put it on a device, and since the person has ownership of the ball, it kind of swaps the Pokemon inside the balls. And
in the ball.
Yes, in the balls. So,
I thought the Pokeballs traded as well. I thought that in the middle of the machine, I just figured that there was some way that maybe. The imprint got changed so that it's the imprint of the person then instead of the original person.
I just go to the mall to Pokeball. Yeah, right.
But anyways.
Actually, there is a Pokestop at my mall.
Alright, so Joseph's is Geodude.
Geodude.
Yeah.
Alright, that's a good one. I like it because it's not mainstream.
Yeah, I'm a hipster.
Magmar's not mainstream, but he's got duck face.
Oh, you. My second choice isn't mainstream either.
That's okay, we'll hear about that after I tell you my first choice.
What is it?
Let me think about that.
Oh my god, okay, so my second
I'm going to go with Arcanine, because I love dogs, and he's a fire dog, and he's gigantic, and I like big dogs.
But he's mainstream.
So we're almost done,
right?
He's
so mainstream, but I'm okay with that.
I don't know what to do with you guys anymore.
Why are you on a podcast?
You haven't even gotten to my moment yet.
Malachi, wait. You haven't even done your moment yet?
No. Yes, I totally got us off course.
Wow. Alex wins the podcast. Sorry, Malachi, you're not on this podcast anymore.
Alex, you're going to get G-kicked. Minus 20 DKP for you.
What do you think that means?
It's a World of Warcraft thing. Malachi.
Okay.
Malachi, what's your favorite memory from Pokemon?
It was when my Charmeleon evolved into Charizard.
Did you go, it's happening?
I was pretty freaking excited. I was like, Charizard! I taught Fire Blast. I was like, everything's gonna die!
Fire Blast. Not good.
Very anime eyes in the swishy background.
Yeah, the background was moving. His hair was like a different color.
But I loved everything about the very first game. I just remember sitting in the corner of my dad's room in his couch under a light and just playing that for hours. My sister just got Offspring Americana, so that was playing all the time too. So listening to that album while playing Pokemon.
I was gonna say that has to be Kristen.
Great. Yep.
Because I would be not
born. So yeah, I pretty much love everything about Red. But my most favorite moment probably was when my Charmeleon evolved.
Charmeleon! War Turtle.
I also had a lot of fun trying to catch my Abra. Those things are freaking a pain in the butt to catch.
Just go, teleport!
Yep.
That's why you just throw a ball.
Alright, so now you can tell us your second favorite Pokemon.
Oh.
Alex. No, Alex first, so that we can get this out of the way.
Wait, we're doing second favorites now? We have to end this eventually.
Malachi and Alex wanted to talk about their second favorites, and I told them to shut up, so now I'm telling them to unshut up.
Weavile.
Wait.
Really?
What's a Weavile?
So Sneasel actually is its basic form, and
what's a Sneasel?
That came out in Gold and Silver.
Yeah.
But then they gave him an evolved form later called Weavile, and they are a dark ice type, and he's insanely fast, so he usually gets off his attack first.
A dark ice, so he's the bastard that almost made me get in that car accident 3 years ago.
Exactly.
No, the reason why I wanted to say my second is because I was going to disown Joseph as a friend if he picked the other one.
Wait, what?
when you get through that cave toward the end, you have to pick a fossil. There's 2 fossils. The one of my other favorite Pokemon.
Yeah, I think I've got the same one as you, man.
Yeah, you either get a choice between the Dome fossil or the Helix fossil.
Yeah.
The Dome fossil.
Choose the right one.
Yeah.
Dome fossil gives you Kabuto. Well, Kabuto, which is Kabutops, which I freaking love Kabutops.
Yeah, I got to agree with that.
I give you a little bit now for Charizard.
And the second one is Omnistar.
Ammonite, which becomes Amistar.
Which I think just don't like at all. It's dumb.
So, okay, what I'm getting here is instead of being constructive and saying, Joseph, since you didn't choose your fossil, when you do choose the Dome, instead it's, I sure hope you chose the right one. Our friendship depends on it, and you're a horrible person if you don't pick Dome.
Exactly.
I don't know anything about Pokemon.
Yeah. No, it's just, you gotta make your own choice. And if you make the wrong choice, it's just, we're not friends. You made the choice.
Pick the Helix fossil, Joseph.
Yeah, I'm thinking I'm going to pick Helix now. Team Helix.
Team Helix.
Oh God, no! Don't go back to Twitch plays Pokemon.
Was that a thing?
Yeah, that was a thing.
Oh, never mind.
Well, I thought before Twitch plays Pokemon, there was another live stream Pokemon where users would enter letters into the chat, and there was an algorithm that would it would do a 5 or 10 second duration, and it would look at all the things that had been entered and choose the thing that had the highest occurrence. And so people were putting in, left arrow, right arrow, down arrow, A, B, start, select, this kind of stuff. And it was, 1 million people all entering these commands, and an algorithm taking the mean of those entries and playing the game using the mean of every 10 seconds worth of entries from 1,000 people at once, and the game just played out like that. And that could be an hour of him spinning in circles, opening and closing his menu, depending on what.
The only one that I know of is Twitch plays Pokemon, and I didn't know how it plays. I don't if that's how it played. I just figured it was no matter what the next thing that someone typed in, if it was something that they could do, it would happen.
Well, whoever watches this podcast, find out for me what that was, because I'm not going to go look it up myself.
Because it took forever. Like, at the beginning, they didn't do... They just kept going around in circles. Then finally, everyone banded together, and they were able to get through it. Like,
some men just want to watch the world burn.
Yeah, some other people just want to watch a character spin in circles for 4 hours. All right, so there you go. There's our requisite Pokecast.
Pokecast. Let me show you my Pokemans.
There goes all of our watchers.
Right?
Why? There goes our entire fan base.
Why is Malachi sending us pictures of Pokemon?
Is he sending us pictures of Pokemon? Hang on. Are they lewd?
They're not wearing clothing.
Oh, these are so you have to pick the right one of these 2 images, otherwise he's unfriending you in real life.
Mm-hmm.
And I refuse.
I see what's going on here. He's being divisive.
I like the guy with the claws. He seems cool.
There you go. You're good.
Still friends.
The other one looks dumb.
The other one looks dumb.
It's dumb.
But
dumb.
I remember a Flash video called Nintendo.
It was Nintendo
Oh,
with the That was dirty.
Okay.
Shake it like you do Diamonds and Pearls.
With that in mind, we're all going to wiggle 3 times, and then we're going to get out of here.
We're going to pop out of here.
We're going to pop out of here. Whoop, whoop. And then I'm going to wiggle, and I'm going to give Tristan a paper, and he's going to wiggle.
Can you believe we've been doing this for 1.5 years?
Yeah. And not in the good way.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Goodbye.
Everyone holds their breath and waits for the caboose. Giggity. Giggity coo.
I played so much Pokemon, and playing Red version has always been the greatest, because I didn't have a lot of access to computers back then, so I didn't have any way to look at the information, so it was me exploring, finding all the Pokemon, what areas they were in, and it's just like finding Pokemon. Oh my god, what's this?
Oh my god.
Well, it's a good thing you picked Dome, or you'd hate yourself.
I know.
Right? You would have to unfriend him.
Right?
I got really lucky to pick him.
So, on the old RT site, if you tried to send yourself a friend request, the button was there, but it would say, "You seriously want to be a friend with yourself? Effing loser." And that's totally got to be something Gus did.
I miss his old stories about pushing cubicle walls together to make a cubicle fort.
Gus. Super energetic now.